Alrighty, I was not expecting to do this today, but I am taking my first ride on a Ducati Monster 659. Let's get it done. Yes. I didn't even check, thank you. Yeah, let's do this. So apparently they're going to stop selling this bike in Australia. They want everyone to buy the Scrambler 62, so you're not going to be able to buy this soon. They got what's left? Apparently they don't even have any red ones left. I want a white one. Only got black and white left. Oh yeah, love the sound of that engine. So again, this is Ducati's learner offering in Australia. They've taken a Monster 696, brought it down a little bit, put a throttle restrictor on it, and that's when you've got yourself a Monster 659. It's got a really short throttle throw on it, which is kind of nice because it picks up as soon as you turn the throttle. And there it is, purring along, 85 k's an hour, all good. Feels really balanced, really nice, easy to flick left and right. I'm tall and the mirrors aren't in the best place for me, but otherwise ergonomically it's really good. You don't get a heap of wind off this little screen either, it does its job really well. Oh, how good's that overrun? That is nice. The mirrors are less than ideal, I've got to say. Instrument cluster is very basic. You've just got a digital tack across the top here. The fuel gauge is tiny, I can barely see it. It doesn't appear to have a gear position indicator. Just a neutral indicator here. Let's bung it in neutral. Nope. There you go, there's neutral. Yeah, neutral light. No other gear position indicator. Yeah, very basic instrument cluster. But let's face it, you don't buy a Ducati for the instrument cluster, do you? Let's go. People say they chug a bit at low RPM, but that feels fine to me. The other thing I want to test out is the brakes. This thing's got twin discs with big 4-piston Brembos on either disc. That's about as good a brakes as you're going to get on a learner bike, so I'd love to give them a little try out in a minute as well. Nice sound. How about that, huh? So I didn't realise they're going to discontinue this bike. The bloke was saying the ones they've got in the store, that's it. No more. After this, they want everyone on the Scrambler 62. Which is interesting because he was quick to point out that they're pretty different bikes. This has got quite tall gearing. It's got the twin disc calipers. Sorry, twin disc, twin calipers. 659cc. The learner legal Scrambler is going to be 400 cc's, single caliper brake, short gearing, all about city riding. So I'm not really sure why Ducati's done that, because this thing sells like crazy. These things are really popular in Australia. It's probably got something to do with the engine, them not building these engines anymore and it being a discontinued model, because the 696 doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, it feels great, feels nimble. You sit a little bit further back than you do on the street triple I rode a little earlier. You don't feel quite as forward and over the handlebars. It's a little bit more sporty. Sit back and then lean forward. But it feels nice. If you like cruising and looking good, this could be the one for you. It's pretty nice. Just hums along, easy as you like, good torque. No, he put the higher seat back on. Yeah. Oh yeah, very comfortable. Which is important when you're bloody 6'6", so yeah. Let's get a little bit more of that sound, shall we? Not bad. Oh, I love that little, don't know if you guys can hear it. When you let off the throttle, there's this nice little blah, 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 blah on the overrun. Sounds tough. Love to try out the brakes, but I don't want to terrify this person behind me. It's actually really nice having the guide with you while you're riding. Just don't have to worry about where I'm going. Just follow him and just enjoy the bike. Sometimes you just got to count your lucky stars. Look at this. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful day. I'm out riding a Ducati Monster. Hell yeah. It's funny, a lot of what I said about the triple applies to the Monster as well, I think. As in, it's an extremely competent learner bike. There is a lot to like about it. It's torquey, it's light and nimble, easy to handle. It's got good quality brakes on it. And the only thing really working against it is the price. These were going for about 14,000 Australian up until recently. And like I was saying before, they're not going to sell these anymore, so they're doing a run out on them. And I think he said this one's about 12,900, brand new. So that's pricey. That's like nearly, well, it's pretty much 2 Ninja 300s. Food for thought. I love the shotgun pipes on the 1200 there, as opposed to the, thanks for that mate, sounds good. And just that rear seat guard, single-sided swing arm. Looks pretty good from where I'm sitting. Yeah, final thoughts on the Monster. Lovely, just a really nice thing to cruise on. Love the shift action, torquey motor. Doesn't vibrate your teeth out or anything. Feels nice. And it's got that Ducati sass if that's what you're after. I only just realised this tiny little thing here isn't even a fuel gauge, it's a temperature gauge. It's so small I couldn't even tell. But that means I don't think it has a fuel gauge. You've just got a low fuel light over here. That's it. Whee. So there you have it, folks. Monster 659 in white. I think if I was going to get one, this would be the colour I'd go. I reckon that's the best looking colour.